First rates, flat start with a positive bias. The breadth is looking promising. It's looking like that we could be in for a day of bounce. Very early to say that. But the initial trades are telling you that the breadth, the volatility index and Nifty in a sense has managed to bounce just above 22,000 once again. So a decent start with a positive bias. Now let's address some newsmakers here. The first big newsmaker was SBI. Numbers came during the market hour. Escorts, numbers came during the market hour. Brokerage upgrades have come after the market hour. You have BPCL where numbers were decent. Let's look at that one. And then for me, the indicator of risk is always when I look at a Suzlon, when I look at a GMR, when I look at Idea Vodafone or Vodafone Idea. These are the stocks which if they start moving higher, that could be an indication of which way risk is moving. So for the moment, the Bank Nifty is down already. None of the high flyers are showing signs of any excitement. The breadth may be holding on, but there is no punchy move in any of the large cap stocks. Avan?
Okay, let's find out the other newsmakers that we're tracking then, and going to just look at the names like BPCL, pretty much in line with what the street was expecting in terms of their overall numbers. What's the stock up to? 620 is where it's holding on to. HDFC Life on a favorable base. The April premium growth has been a little bit muted. A quick check-in on HDFC Life. Meantime, you've also got lots of result reactions from the likes of an Max Life as well. The total APE is up nearly 35% on a year-on-year basis. SRF, the FY25 chemicals business growth is seen at 20%, margins as well around 26 to 27%. A look at what SBI Life is up to as well, as their overall net growth has come in a little bit below what the street was penciling in. Quiet there. Meantime, Escorts Kubota, the FY25 demand is seen muted. Brokerages though are a bit positive. How's that stock looking? Well, up in the green. LIC, meantime, as well, the overall April premium is higher by 113%. Abbott is another stock to track. The margins have risen close to 100 basis points, whereas the stock starting off at nearly 3% higher. We've also got something like a Mahanagar Gas. Volumes came in a little bit below the street. What the street was penciling in, margins have dipped on a sequential basis. Relaxo is a result reaction. You've got Questcorp as well. Revenues have risen, albeit very marginally, but margins have expanded. What's Questcorp up to? Up 0.6%. Meantime, Manappuram, remember the RBI advisory for disbursing cash loans. They've got a lot of those stocks in the spotlight on the back of that. And something like Shyam Metallics as well. The April stainless steel sales are higher. Suryodaya Small Finance Bank, there's been healthy business momentum which has aided their net interest margins. How is the stock looking? And you've also got something like a Brigade Enterprises. They're looking at a residential project in Bengaluru. So a quick check-in on that. Okay, that's pretty much most of the newsmakers in today's trade. We'll be watching out as well for a number of result reactions that come out later today. But let's find out how our charters have read into the market open. And Naresh, let's get in your take. For now, it looks like we're tracking those global cues. But I think the fact that we've been closing in the red for the past many days is a bit disconcerting. In light of this, what are you penciling in as your first trade?
So the view is look out for a confirmation of a reversal once we start sustaining about 22,200 on the Nifty futures. So that would be first indication. In terms of stock, continue like Hindalco, which has given a long-term breakout above the 620 mark and has been holding on relatively better with the market. So expecting it to actually go and make a new all-time high.
Vaishali, let's get in your views on the market open this morning and what's the first trade you're punching in?
Well, I would look at SBI because the trend is intact. I mean, that's what I maintain, and 790 acts as a good support. I would be waiting for a breakout confirmation, 835, 836 levels to look for the next target of 860, 880. So it's SBI for now.
Right, Naresh, Vaishali, thank you very much.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.